Yeah, there's a chance that we get to the end of this and I've done this all completely wrong, but I think I understand. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for some TV time. Jack, a few weeks ago, suggested Community to me. And let me tell you, I've done a deep dive. And I think I'm about on season 3, early season 3.
When did you start?
Probably like 2 weeks ago. So
Oh, and you didn't
I have
bring
a
it up
little
to
bit.
me at all during a TV time?
Yeah, well, we had Aaron on. He was talking about Too Hot to Handle. So I was like,
True.
I'll let that happen,
True.
and then I was like, then I can really talk in depth this week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm having a great time with it, Jack. I think it's so funny. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite show, but it's like it is a high quality comedy.
It has a really good ensemble cast,
Mm-hmm.
which is really powerful for a TV show. And it's like if you're a comedy TV show and you don't have an ensemble cast, then it's like if you don't
Yeah.
have good funny characters surrounding, then it's just not gonna work. I mean, you can
Yeah.
see that in like The Office, Parks and Rec,
Mm-hmm.
Friends, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
All these developed characters that have quirks and that you get
Right.
to know and love. That's very important. Let me ask you something, Samuel. What
All
have been
right.
your favorite episodes so far?
Okay. Of course the paintball ones.
Okay, yeah.
Um, like I think my favorite like was the first paintball one.
Hmm.
So that's the one where like they offer like early registration,
Yeah.
and then like Chang comes in at the end
Yeah.
and is just trying to like destroy everybody. I thought that episode was really funny. I really liked once they started getting into kind of like it's almost like it's from Abed's perspective. It's kind of like these film motifs.
Yeah,
So it'll be like
the genre episodes.
yeah. So I really like kind of the mafia crime
Yeah,
film
the chicken
one
the chicken
with
the
the
chicken one.
fingers.
That one is the best episode of season 1, I think. You think the
Yeah,
paintball one is the best episode of season 1.
but yeah, I really liked the chicken fingers. I thought that was really funny too. I thought the Dungeons and Dragons one was funny because it was a little bit like, at first it was kind of playing off of Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
with Fat Neil.
I think that's the highest rated one, if I'm not
Really?
mistaken.
Interesting.
I'll tell you what, my favorite, Samuel, in the first 2 seasons
Okay.
is the
Mhm.
spaghetti western paintball episode.
Yeah, that was so
one is
funny. I thought that was really
so
good.
funny. And then they go into a Star Wars one after that. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that one wasn't your favorite.
I liked that one a lot. It was like, since it was like a part 2, like I just think that like it lost a little bit of steam by the end. But yeah, all the paintball ones I thought were really funny. Speaking of the Dungeons and Dragons one, and then Pierce, Chevy Chase's character, and that he is just like, I
Brutal.
cannot stand Pierce. Yeah, he.
But like
he's
at the end,
so
at the end,
awful.
he's kind of the good guy.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
guess that's true. But like, as I was watching it, I was like, I don't really know if that's how that works.
People were trying to
like
people,
in real life.
like apparently people thought that I think he might have been nominated for an Emmy for that episode.
Really?
Yeah, because people thought that
Interesting.
was like the best performance he had in his whole career was that episode.
Wow. Okay. That's really interesting.
So have you seen? Oh, you definitely have seen it. Another one of my favorites is the zombie one where
Mhm.
they have the music from Mamma Mia playing. They have ABBA's. They're called
Yeah.
ABBA. Yeah. And they have
Mhm.
that's like the soundtrack to the whole episode. That one is
Yeah, that was so funny.
funny.
And then it would be like the dean's like voice memos every once in a while.
Oh, I know. The Dean gets so much more funny as you go on, though.
Yeah, he's gotten like, at first I was like, okay, this guy's like so weird. But like they mellowed out like the creepiness a little bit and played up like his funniness a little bit more. And I
Have-
thought that was a good.
Have you seen his slowly growing interest in Dalmatians?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so weird. What was another one I was gonna mention? There was another I really liked. Oh, I liked the different possible realities with the throw in the
Oh,
dice.
oh, you've gotten there.
Yeah, I saw that
That's
one.
my favorite episode.
Yeah, it was so funny, and I thought like just the ending was so funny where it's like Troy and Abed, but like in the alternate
Evil
dimension.
Troy and evil
Yeah,
Abed.
yeah, and then he makes them all fake
Big
goatees.
Yeah, they it's sad because in season 4 they try to bring in that whole storyline and it just falls
Oh, really?
flat. Yeah,
Dang,
which I hate to tell you now, but that's what
that's
happens.
okay. I know that the downfall is coming, and I know that 6 seasons in a movie. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, and they
It's
have
like-
6 seasons, so
Mhm.
and I think
But,
Netflix
like-
might be working on a movie.
Oh, really? Okay. Do you think they'd be able to bring everybody back?
The Russo brothers said they would come back to direct it.
Okay, well, that's good.
I know that everybody would pretty much be a lock except for Chevy Chase, and then I'm sure they'd have to work around Donald Glover's schedule.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
Yeah.
And I know that doesn't he kind of phases out later on because he's working on Childish Gambino stuff, right?
Yeah, he leaves on a ship called the Childish Tycoon.
But yeah, I love his and Abed's like bromance. I think that's probably my favorite part of the show.
Have you-
I think it's probably for a lot of people.
Have you gotten to Pillows and Blankets yet? Or is that later season 3? I can't remember that season. I think it's season 3.
I don't think I'm there
It's
yet.
like it's like a Civil War documentary.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but that sounds great.
So,
I'm excited.
Here's some good episodes that are coming up to you quick. Digital estate planning is a funny one. It's like an 8-bit video game episode.
Oh, that's cool.
Basic looping neurology, I think, and it's a Law and Order episode, and it is so it might be one of my favorite episodes. Did you like the bottle episode?
I'm trying to remember that one because I'm sure I've seen it, but I've just seen a lot really fast.
The one with the pen that goes missing.
Oh yeah, I thought that was so funny, and just the fact that he was like, "Yep, we're doing a bottle episode." I think his like commentary that's so meta is hilarious, and it was just a monkey the whole time that was taking him.
They really overdo Abed's breaking the fourth wall in the 4th season. Sadly,
Really? Dang.
yeah,
because
it's bad.
I like it, but I see how it could be overdone. Definitely.
They lean hard into it, and it's just like.
Yeah.
Do you
Let
like-
me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say-
Are,
Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
okay. Are we supposed to like Jeff as a character?
So my theory is that at the beginning of every episode you're not supposed to like Jeff, and at the end of every episode you're not supposed to hate Jeff.
Okay, I think that's pretty fair. Like that's pretty accurate to
So-
each episode.
And his
Yeah,
relationship with Annie is kind of creepy.
Yeah, I agree. So far it's been very odd and like.
It doesn't
But,
get less odd.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good show. I really enjoy it. I hate that it falls off. I would have really liked to see Donald Glover stay. He's easily my favorite character in the show.
Yeah.
He's so funny. And then I don't know. It's a good show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good story arcs that actually make their way through. A lot of callbacks, like things that are like one-off jokes that come back later, which are
Yeah.
kind of fun. And a lot of that happens in season 5 when Dan Harmon comes back.
Okay.
But yeah, Community is a great show. I'll just speak a little bit to what I've been watching. I watched Space Force with Steve Carell and Greg Daniels. I
Awesome.
talked a little bit about this 2 weeks ago, but I mainly talked about Upload, which is also Greg Daniels. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't going in expecting it to be like The Office, like I feel like a lot of people were, which I think is something they might have kind of asked for by putting from the creator of The Office before everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting that. It was more of a dramedy. It tried to tackle some more heavy subjects. And to be honest, Steve Carell is really kind of morphing as an actor from being a strict-laced comedy actor to being more of a fluid, has more range. And you can see that. I think a lot of the comedic actors are starting to take on that kind of role. You can see that with Adam Sandler.
Uncut Gems, yeah.
Yeah, I think Ben Stiller had a phase where he started doing serious movies.
Okay.
I think Steve Carell is starting to go through that, but he also has to go back to his roots a little bit with some comedy. So I think that Space Force was a good balance. They have a lot of really it's weird because they have a lot of actors where it's like I've definitely seen them before in a comedy movie, but I have no idea what their name is.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, that's interesting. I need to check it out. That's interesting to see him in kind of a not very comedic role.
Mm-hmm. One of the main characters is I'm totally blanking on his last name. His first name is Jimmy. He's the guy that plays Jin Yang in Silicon Valley.
Okay, yeah.
He's one of the main characters. I'd say he's like the third main character.
That's awesome. I think he's a really funny guy.
He is. He does not play up the Asian stereotype in this one though.
Okay, that's probably good, honestly.
Yeah,
I felt like I was getting a little dated by the end of Silicon Valley.
It was, well, yeah, but also his character
was really funny,
so funny.
Yeah, it works well for the character. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Anyways, we will be back tomorrow. I'm going to tell a quick story. Thursday, you already know what's happening. Sugar-free gummy bear reviews should be a blast and a half. Friday, movie minutes. We will see you then. Have a good one.